Welcome back. Life has a lot of hidden fees. Some are optional, like subscriptions you forgot to cancel. And some are unavoidable. Welcome to taxes. Today we're breaking down federal versus state versus local taxes, what they are, who takes your money, and why your paycheck always feels a little smaller than expected. Most people don't hate taxes. They hate not understanding what they're looking at. Once you understand this, your paycheck stops feeling mysterious. Not bigger, just less annoying. There are 3 levels of government that can tax you: federal, state, and local. Think of them as layers. Federal is the entire country. State is where you live or work. Local is your city, county, or school district. Each layer has bills to pay. And congratulations, you're the billing department. Federal taxes apply to almost everyone, almost everywhere. You don't opt out. You don't avoid it by moving across town. You just participate. Federal taxes usually show up on your paycheck in 3 main ways. First is federal income tax. This is based on how much you earn, your filing status, and what you put on your W-4. It depends on income, not location. Whether you live in New Jersey, Florida, or a van with Wi-Fi, the federal government still wants a cut. Then there's FICA, that mysterious line on your paycheck. FICA stands for Federal Insurance Contributions Act. It sounds boring because it is, but it matters. FICA isn't one tax. It's 2 taxes bundled together, like a combo meal you didn't order. The first part is Social Security. It's usually 6.2% of your wages up to a certain income limit. This funds retirement, disability, and survivor benefits. In theory, it's for future you. In reality, it's money leaving your paycheck right now. The second part is Medicare. That's usually 1.45% of your wages. There's no income cap here. No matter how much you make, Medicare keeps showing up. Consistency is important. Here's what most people miss. Even if you owe 0 federal income tax, FICA still applies. Social Security and Medicare do not care about deductions, credits, or feelings. If you earn $1,000 gross, Social Security takes about $62. Medicare takes about $14.50. That's over $76 gone before state or local taxes even show up. That's why paychecks feel thin. Math is undefeated. Federal taxes fund national-level things like defense, federal courts, Social Security, Medicare, and large-scale infrastructure. That's the country-level bill. Next are state taxes. State taxes depend on where you live or work. Some states have no income tax. Some have low income tax. Some have very noticeable income tax. State taxes fund public schools, highways, emergency services, and state programs. 2 people with the same salary can have very different take-home pay, simply because they live in different states. That's not personal. That's geography. Same job, same pay, different net paycheck. And there are local taxes. Local taxes come from cities, counties, and sometimes school districts. These can include local income taxes, property taxes, and local add-ons to sales tax. They fund things like schools, police and fire departments, road maintenance, and community services. Not everyone pays local income tax, but if you do, it'll be on your paycheck. The reason all this feels confusing is because you're not dealing with one tax system. You're dealing with multiple governments, each with their own rules. Federal is income-based and mostly the same everywhere. State depends on location. Local depends on exact location. That's why 2 people earning the same amount can feel like they're living in completely different financial realities. On your paycheck, you'll usually see federal income tax, Social Security, Medicare, state income tax, sometimes local tax, and then benefits. Those are withholdings, not your final tax bill. Your tax return is where it all gets settled later. Here's the simple takeaway. Federal taxes pay the country. State taxes pay the state. Local taxes pay where you live. Once you understand the layers, taxes stop feeling random. And when things stop feeling random, they become manageable. In the next video, we'll break down marginal versus effective tax rates and why earning more money doesn't mean losing all of it. If this helped, like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks FICA is a person.